I was, quite a stressed, driven, single-minded leader at the time. And I probably would have got very defensive if people were telling me that me setting arbitrary deadlines wasn't working for them. So having somebody in the middle who's not too emotionally invested in either side would be a good way of surfacing the issues without it getting tense.
What sort of leader would you have liked to be?
Oh, well, just someone who's effortlessly good at motivating people and conveying a vision. And, I think my technique worked better with some teams than others. I had a data science team in Paris at one point when neural networks were very new and we were starting to analyze people's photos and figure out some themes and trends and propensity to do things. And I felt like I was just being myself with them, the usual kind of driven, hey, what can we do this? Drawing it on a whiteboard, can we do that? And they'd say, yeah, sure, we can do that. And then they'd go away and come back a week later and I'd say, that's great, let's do this next. And for whatever reason, my kind of single-minded focus worked really well with that type of team. It didn't work so well with people who needed more, more nurturing, more reassurance, more praise. I found it very difficult myself to celebrate success, but that's really important for people because, in my mind, I was always thinking like 3 steps ahead of, but we need to be up there and you want me to throw you a party because you're down there. But people needed that. And I think, you're either good at people and culture or you're not. And I just accepted that I wasn't. So in a way, as the company grew and we started to bring in more people in more specialized roles, that was good because some of those areas got covered better than I could cover them. I mean, as an entrepreneur at the beginning, when you're under 10 people, you think you're the best person in the room to do everything. But obviously at some point you start hiring people who are much better than you at marketing or technology or sales or whatever, customer service. And they know their stuff so well and they just get on with it. And you think, I couldn't do any of that. And obviously that trend continues. Eventually you get to a point where you realize you're adding no value at all because everybody else is so much better at the job than you are. And that's the normal stepping off point for a business you create.